still talking.
You might have to tilt the screen like downward. Yeah. Well, not fully, but whatever. Yeah, it works.
Works?
Yeah, it works.
Work for you?
You know.
Oh, here we go. They're chiming in.
A little bossy key. I told Ralph we're live. I told AJ. I told, but they're doing corner tonight. So we are live. We're live, folks, tonight.
From the Lip Cave.
It is Thursday, January 4th, 2024. We are live from the Lip Cave. Got the Eagles hat on tonight.
Boycotting the Eagles right now because I'm pissed off at them.
And you know, I was gonna do that, and I thought, nah, you know what? I still got to support. I'm aggravated. I'm angry. I'm upset. I'm surprised how they're playing. I'm in a lot of things.
Actually, I'm so pissed off. I hope the Giants kill the Eagles on Sunday, and then we get in the playoffs and we get embarrassed completely.
Wow. So we really have we don't want to say a turncoat, but a very frustrated fan who is a very dedicated fan, as well as I am. But I don't know what to say. In the past month, the month of December, they went 1-4. Their only win was against a team they play Sunday.
Yeah.
So.
And that was barely a win.
Matter
of fact, that score was.
Yeah, that was.
It was 33-25.
Right, so an 8-point win.
Right.
Which, whoa, that's a better win for us than we thought. 8 points? Whoa, man. Usually we can't get past 3 or 4.
It still looks like it's up too high, doesn't it?
Yeah. What is it? So the camera is the thing on top?
Yeah.
That can't be. Oh, there you go. That's fine.
That's better.
No big deal. So I'm frustrated at a lot of things, but I'm telling you what, in my personal opinion. Now, you know what? A.J. Brown finally spoke out, and I'm glad he did.
Yes, I didn't see that.
I didn't see it, but I saw little bits and pieces of. I didn't see it live, but I saw bits and pieces of the interview, and he just didn't want to. He just didn't want to propel any negativity. He's frustrated, like everybody. I'm sure, you know, Sirianni says this, you know, AJ's frustrated, and so are all the rest of us. Well, all the rest of you sometimes don't seem very frustrated. Maybe he just voices it in a different way. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with how he got. He's not tearing the team down. He's not no T.O. It has nothing to do with any of that. A lot of that was going around. You ain't going to find a guy that plays harder and wants to win more than A.J. Brown on the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't care what you say about Hurts or whatever. You're not going to find a guy any more deeper into his team than A.J. Brown that wants to win. But play calling. What is Brian Johnson thinking when it was, 1st and 20, and he gives the ball to he does the quarterback run around, quarterback back, and runs around the right side. Boom. 5 guys on him. And what did you tell us earlier, you know, a couple of weeks ago? How many plays we got in the playbook?
Like 5.
Seriously, folks.
But
whoever's want to watch this later, if you're not watching now, you're going to hear this. That's kind of the truth. There's 5 offensive plays. Now, you tell me why that's all you have and you can't change it up. And the league, the teams that you're playing aren't going to figure you out week to week. It's not that hard. It's not that hard.
I was looking over the schedule, the Eagles' schedule, and the games they've played, and the scores and the points they have scored.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying now. You know, I'm always bagging on run the ball more and all this.
Yeah, I know.
But some of these games that we lost, we should have won. If you're scoring 30-some points in a game, you win that game.
Well, yeah, and I'm not.
So it's not.
That's true.
So it's not necessarily offense.
Yeah, but there's just time. There's play calling when you don't call the play.
Oh, I get it. Like the quarterback draws.
There's play calling when you don't call that play, or if it's second and 3 or 4, you don't try to throw the home run ball
Right.
You're not fooling anybody. He keeps saying, Sirianni, well, we're trying to catch them off guard. We really tried to catch them off guard a couple of things. They have did their homework against you. Play the football that you play and go for the open guy when the guy is open. And I'm still telling you, Hurts doesn't hit the open man on the football.
And he does. He does that. So is
He's
it
not
so much,
good at reading defenses then.
So is it so much the play calling, or is it just the players not executing what they're
I think it's a combination of both. Then I'm not gonna say it's not.
I do too.
I really
think it's more. I think it's more the players not executing.
I don't know.
Hurts.
I mean,
because Hurts, like you said, Hurts can't see he can't.
Yeah, that's true.
He can't see his other reads.
That's true, and I'll say that too. He should take the blame for that. What is with him not reading defenses? Why is he so focused on the guy the play is supposed to go to when that's not how football is? You played street football. If the guy you wanted to throw the ball ain't open and this kid's open, you're throwing it to the kid.
Right.
It's just common sense.
But
now we're blowing some of it out of proportion, but I'm not blowing too much because he's missed in the last 4 or 5 games. He's missed 2 or 3 open receivers in a game that would have made a difference in the game.
In a lot of the games.
Yes, these were difference maker plays.
Where the hell was it?
And this is why we're
the Dolphins game
frustrated.
when we won 31-17. We kicked their ass.
Right.
And
yes.
But in that game, he was missing open receivers.
Right.
Receivers were right in front of him, and he tried to chuck that.
Now, as far as the defense, what is it? Is it?
That's our problem. That is our.
We can't cover.
Nope.
You know, my friend of mine, Chris Ostrander, and I discussed this as well as how you and I do. Either he calls me or we text or whatever. And he said, what are we doing in coverage, and why? When we've all three said this to each other at one time or another. Why is this team, the D-backs, play so far off the ball before the snap? Why, if the line's here, the receiver's here, why are we here? Why are we here waiting for this guy to make where at least 5 to 7 yards that he's going to back up once he starts running? There's the play right there, wide open.
And you know what cracks
you
me up?
Can't. You got to play here.
It's like that's high school football, because I remember when Thomas was playing football. We're up in the stands and we're sitting there like, he's playing 10 yards. The receiver on the other team, talking about Pennsylvania Eagles, was on offense. And I forget who we were playing because that was, a few years ago. But we were playing, the damn defender was playing 5 to 10 yards off of the receiver.
10 yards back.
So we're yelling down the hill. He's saying, he's 10 yards off the receiver. Throw it to 11. This number 11. So I kept saying, throw it to 11, throw it to 11. Because if you take 2-3 steps back and you throw it to
it's
him,
a first
you
down.
get 5 freaking yards right off the bat.
But technically it could be a first down because
if
he keeps running out, he's usually so you have no idea when he's going to make his cut. The guy,
exactly.
The defense. So if you're here and you're trying to end his way and run with him, whatever way he's going, you're most likely going to be able to figure out where he's going to cut when he does.
Right.
If here you think you are, but you're not because he's got an open field to go left, right, or down the field.
Well, that's what we were saying at the end of the game. If he calls it this was in the first half. I don't know why he didn't tell him, say, look, that guy's playing 10 yards off of you. I want you to go 5 yards, stop, turn, and the ball beat.
Right.
That's just backyard
So
football.
that's defensive coordinator problem. So I don't think the defensive coordinator. And here's a question for you. Does the defensive coordinator that we have trust our guys, or does he think we're not good enough to cover wide receivers? What is it? Because that tells me if you're playing far off, I don't think you guys, can you really cover them one-on-one? Now, when you're in zone coverage, everything's pretty well covered to an extent. You should be running to the guy that's going to the part of the zone you're covering in zone coverage.
Yeah.
But one-on-one, I'm serious. I'm not sure if we got the guys that can cover.
But we know our D-backs suck. They can't cover anyway.
Right.
Big play Slay, he sucks anymore. He's just hard.
Well, you know how I feel the same way about that. I'm not. He's going next year.
What the hell?
As far as I'm concerned,
we're always saying pass on him all day. It don't matter what you do now, especially after last week. Run the ball now. You can't stop the run. And that was the Cardinals.
Here's a team that's got 1,000-yard rusher, and he really didn't have that many overall rushes. Think about it. I mean, he had games where he touched the ball a lot. I'm laughing. I'm laughing because he's a 1,000-yard rusher. Imagine what he'd have got if he gave him the ball, another 25% more. 1,500-yard rusher, probably.
Exactly.
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
Run the ball to set up the PPO, the pass. And we're not doing that right. We're just not
he'll
doing
go out there, run
we're
the
not
ball.
doing that.
He'll run the ball and get stopped and run it 2 more times and get stopped. Then we got punt.
And that's coaching.
We're not saying
that's all coaching.
That's
That's not that what we're saying. Well, that's offensive coaching there.
Yeah.
Defense, I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, defense.
I don't see the big difference in the douche they put in the booth plus the Patricia they got on the field now. I don't see anything. I don't know what happened there.
So, I mean,
defense
if the defense could get some stops, man, we win a lot of these games. We would have beat Dow. We could have beat.
Is this going to take long?
Yeah, it's going to take forever.
Okay, all right. Well, we got a long time.
So, let's see here.
Meanwhile, on the hockey front.
Yeah, right. Like the Jets game, we could have won that Jets game.
Well, hell, but that was a given.
That was horrible.
That was a giveaway to them, and right.
That was 14-20.
If you check back of the 5 losses we had, at least I'm going to go this many. At least 4 of them were really winnable by the Eagles, really, and one might have been one we just don't think we could have won. That what now? I'm not even knowing the losses and win that there, in a sense. I mean, I know a couple of them. Dallas, obviously. Jets, obviously. Who else did we have? The Chiefs? Or did we beat them? We lost. Correct?
The Chiefs game?
The latter Chiefs game. Yeah, the latter one.
We won that game.
We won.
21-17.
All right. Okay. So there's and then, of course, they say they gave that to us because the guy missed the ball in the end zone, which he did. Hit a ball right in his hands.
Twice. Well, that one. And then there was 2 passes where or was it? Yeah,
that was an end zone catch.
Was that the Bills game?
No, this was the Chiefs one.
I'm saying
you're talking about the other one. It might have been the Bills game.
I think that those 2 plays were in the Bills game.
And you wonder why I'm sending you these things that keep coming up on my phone about. Is the NFL rigged? Is the NFL just rigged?
Dude, I swear to God.
Is the NFL, is this all a money-making racket and you're just paying guys to do whatever? I don't know.
What is the Detroit Cowboys game?
Exactly.
There was 3 guys standing around that ref and told them that they were eligible receivers.
Now, and the ref walked away before, really, as soon as the first lineman came up with the other one, but he said it was like this and walked away. He didn't get a chance to talk. He should have said, all right, who's who? Who's doing what, guys? Or something like that. And he walked away. The guy that caught it, they said he never checked in. I think that's bullshit. Why would the guy walk over to him if he wasn't checking in? Number one, he didn't have to go walk to him for any other reason.
That's right.
I just think things are just weird, dude. It really I am not. So you know who this year's leaning to winning this to me? Ravens. It's leaning to the Ravens is what this whole season is in the NFL is playing out to be. Not our season. The whole season this year is coming down to a thing, or I think the Ravens win it.
I think it'd be the Ravens and the 49ers.
Oh, yeah. I definitely don't think anybody's going to beat the Niners. I really don't. I don't think anybody's got a match there for them. You're not going to – defense, number one. Number two, you're not stopping – and I'm not talking about Purdy because I'm tired of hearing about that. Okay? Purdy's fine. He's an okay quarterback for those of you that are Purdy lovers.
He's in a good
We'll
system.
see how – yeah, exactly. He's in a controllable system. He doesn't have to do much but just hand it off or throw it to McCaffrey. That's the guy that you can't stop. And that's really good is Christian McCaffrey. That's why that team's where they're at. Yeah, they got Debo. They got Ayuk. They got Purdy. They have a good defense. It all comes down to Christian McCaffrey sets the tone. He either runs the ball through the line, gets a bunch of, or he goes out and catches a pass. And then what that does, when you got a running back that can do that, it sets it up for the wide receivers. It sets the pass up for the wide receivers every time. Anyway, I know we're touching a lot on football because it's our main, Wayno and I's main sport. being the Eagles fans, it's even worse right now because we're frustrated with, how this whole daggone year's turned out. Watch, they'll come out Sunday. They'll rest some of the starters, and the second string guys will put up 40 points. I'd die. And the defense will shut them down. They'll put the backup team, the defense will allow 7 points. Anyway, I did like Slay's comment tonight. He was on the news.
Oh, really?
They did a thick conference thing in the locker room after practice, and they said there's something about, well, Sirianni might be thinking, what would you think if Sirianni wanted to give the starters a rest? He goes, rest? We don't need no rest. We need to be on the field. We need to get this together. We're not a team playing together. A team needs to play a complete game. We need to be on the field because we don't need rest. I know what the rest does. It protects your body. And he goes, well, it's a shame for the bodies, but we need to be out there. And I agree. I do agree. I mean, you don't have to play them all. And if you can play them and they get a thing going pretty good, then you third quarter maybe pull them.
Right.
If you're going to do that. If you're going to let them play till maybe the end of the third quarter, middle of the third quarter, start pulling. And don't do it all at once. Don't take 5 starters off the field. Take one. And then another one, another, 10 minutes later, 5, and then another. Do it that way. Let the other ones still mingle and mix. Don't put out 5 or 6 new second string guys. Bring them in a little bit at a time. And even bring Hurtsy off the field in the fourth quarter. If you like what you're seeing and you want to win this game, you leave them. Let Mariota play.
Yeah, why not?
And I'll guarantee you're going to see some stuff with Mariota if he plays because I think he's fine. I don't care what he didn't do in spring training or when he was in in the preseason. I don't care about all that. The time he got out on the field, that man, what plays are geared to him, he knows how to play. He knows what he's doing, and he knows how to read defenses too.
And those plays that
I know I'm coming down
in preseason, gave him
right.
preseason. They might have been plays that he wasn't good at, and they were trying to get him comfortable with.
And I know everybody said, "Oh my God, he looks horrible. He's fumbled. He can't move. He's getting sacked."
I don't read shit in the preseason.
No, preseason's people. Who knows who was even in front of him in the line during preseason? Right. I don't remember.
And that's what it is. Your starters ain't starting. I think they do preseason wrong anyway. I think when you're doing a preseason game, say you're going against the Giants and you say, look, put your starting defense in. I'm going to put my backups in on offense because they're the ones that got to go in and play against the first defense. And you're not going to know how they're going to hold up to the first thing because you had your starters playing against them. All you did was throw your second stringer and third stringers in and have them play against a bunch of college kids.
Right.
Which they just spent 4 years in college doing. But
defense needs to wake up on the line a little bit. Have been very lackluster after. I don't know what game it was. Whatever game back after that game, they've done nothing for pressure on the quarterback. Where's Carter? Jalen Carter. What's his name? Number 90, the big guy we got last year. He hasn't done against the run. They've run over.
Is this our first year playing 17 games?
Is it? That's a good question.
I don't remember.
You have to bring that up now, don't you? Yeah, there's something out we don't know.
We got 3 people. We got no people listening.
Oh, come on, people. We've sent out notices.
The only one we got is this one.
We got one douche over here looking at us. Oh, Ralph, where are you at? You told me you were going to be in the cabin.
Yeah, come on, Ma.
Oh, yeah. What's up with you? She does know we're on, right?
Yeah. I heard a rumor. I tried to look it up, but all I got was
rumor mill. Here we go.
The wild card games are going to be shown on NBC and Peacock. Well, I heard that after the wild card bracket, all the playoff games are going to be on Peacock anyway. If you don't have the streaming,
2 douches. Good Lord, is that what we are? Chris Ostrander put that 2 douches.
2 douches.
Huh. Is he watching? Does it show that he's watching?
Nobody's on that.
Yeah, then how can he say? I don't know what he meant by that. 2 douches.
What, he text you?
Mm-hmm.
Time to douche my balls.
I got your douche swinging. I don't know what that's for. 2 douches. Maybe unless he's listening to us, not watching. Well, that wouldn't make sense. How do you do that?
He might know we're on and just messing with him.
I told him we were on.
But yeah, they're saying that when not the wild card games, but the regular playoffs are going to be on Peacock only.
Playoffs? We're talking
So
playoffs?
we won't be able to watch any playoff games unless we have Peacock.
Why are they doing that? I can't do that. That messes up the whole national. What the hell?
That's just what I heard.
I hope that rumor is not a rumor, but I'm not saying it isn't.
Because Saturday's game, January 13th, there's one at 4:30 and 8:15. Both games will be broadcast on NBC and Peacock.
I think we have Peacock.
Yeah, I got Peacock too, so
I think Peacock. All right. Well, if I don't, I'll be coming here then.
Sunday, January 14th, 1 p.m., 4:30, and 8:15 will be on CBS.
What's that do for bars? All the bars got Peacock? Is all that kind of shit go? I mean, that's for bars. That's big time money when they got playoff games.
Well, that's like, remember that night that the Phillies played on Apple? And nobody could get it unless you had Apple TV.
Mm-hmm. I didn't have it.
40% of AJ's crowd left because they went home to watch the freaking Phillies game because they couldn't have it on TV.
They couldn't have it there. Yeah.
So Major League Baseball just killed 40% of his business now.
That's just stupid, man.
But that's the rumor. I don't know. If I find more out about it, I'll put it on the Facebook page.
In the basketball news, all we can say is Sixers are playing pretty good. Embiid's back from an injury that he had. Everybody knows that, but back to playing. Him and Maxey are in the running for the All-Star game in basketball. So we'll see if they get selected as starters or just make the team as backups. But Sixers looking pretty good. Flyers are hitting a miss right now. Talk about them a little bit. Little young team, we always say, but they're coming along.
So did you hear about Bay Ford?
Yes.
Bayshore
Ford is no longer going to be a Ford dealership.
Yep. They're still going to be open. They're going to sell used cars.
And they're going to service departments there. Nothing's changing for the operation.
Yeah.
Just they're not selling Ford cars.
Right.
They're not selling brand new Fords. They're going to be selling used vehicles. Ford wants them to go to that electronic car thing. They want them to all sell electronic cars. And Ford's but you have to do it. It's like $1 million to swap it. It's $1 million thing you have to do, I guess, to turn over the somehow, not to turn the franchise over, but to make the switch inside to service all this. And they're not putting them but yet it's up to each dealership, I think, or something.
Yeah, I think it's.
And they said they're not going to do it. And they said no, we're not selling electric cars.
I'm not buying an electric car.
No, I'm not either. I won't buy an electric car, dude.
The only way I'll buy electric cars if they stop gas.
Right.
Well, we'd have to then.
Yeah. But I just don't see that happening.
I don't know why they want to do that anyway. They can't. We ain't got the grids to supply the power in the first place.
Not 100%. We don't know.
Because look what happened in Virginia. Was it Virginia where they had that power outage?
Yeah.
No, Texas rather.
Texas?
Yeah. Remember when Texas had that ice storm and it knocked out all their power and everything because the grids couldn't hold up. It's not good. Not good at all.
Not good, folks. Everybody's a lip.
But yeah, Bayshore Ford, they, want to thank everybody for all their services and all that. And got something from the Pennsgrove VFW. They're having a comedy night. Cricket comedy, Saturday, January 20th. Seating's at 6. Show starts at 7. $20 a ticket.
And I found out from AJ, Ryan told me, my son. He did tell me the same thing, but AJ, when I texted him, kind of reiterated it. There is a polar bear plunge fundraiser at the FOP on Sunday. It's a cornhole tournament.
Okay.
But it's a polar bear plunge fundraiser. I don't know a whole lot of other about it. That's all he said.
I think that's the one that Bob Game, not that function, but I think that's his part of his team.
Right.
I think. I'm not sure.
So I might be going up there Sunday just to hang out, see what's going on.
You said it's Sunday?
It's this Sunday.
What time?
I think it's early though. I'm not. I want to say it's like 1. Well, the game's not till when? Time's the game 4.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know.
4:25, 4:30. So is the Eagles game.
I might be able to do that.
Well, like I said, I think I'll let you know a time.
They got that church service.
I'll text you.
Does it cost anything to?
No, not if you're just going there. I mean, I think you can get beers and everything. I'm not sure if it's BYO. I'll ask Ryan a little more. Okay. That'd be cool if you were going. If I was going to go up there, let me know. And I'd run into you. We can hang out, walk around, see some of the guys playing in the tournament, whatever.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'll give you more information on it. Just letting everybody know if the cornhole people
want to go check it out.
Diana Walters following me. What? Slap this girl. Slapsy.
For all you, for anyone who's got kids that listen to the show, Pennsville soccer registration is open until January 12th for in town for the kids. You can go to PennsvilleSoccer.org. The ages are 2 to 8.
Nice.
And all day DJs will be at the Turnpike featuring DJ Wayno.
Featuring my partner, DJ
For
Wayno.
your back in the day dance party. And also, the other partner of all day DJs,
Juicy.
DJ Juicy. He'll be at Scooters Friday night also.
Okay.
For you top 40.
For your pleasure. For your music pleasure. Top 40.
Top 40. He's doing good, man.
He's doing really good. That's good. I'm glad that's what it's about, dude.
He even talked on the mic and everything. I was like so freaking impressed.
So he's starting to really loosen it up now and getting into this. And the more he does it, even
he's got his pain in the asses now. I follow him around. I'll show you the video.
Damn, this game, they're going up with scoring goals here. I don't know what's going on, but barely started. It's 3-2.
And that's the Pittsburgh and
Pittsburgh Penguins and Boston Bruins, and it's 3-2 Pittsburgh, and it's only been going on for 4 minutes.
Who's this? Dallas.
No, 20-minute periods, right? Yeah, 20-minute periods. It's been going on for.
Yeah, you know a little bit more about hockey than I do.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my bad.
That's right.
15-minute
Don't ask
basketball. But no, Crosby's in this one. Yeah, Sidney's still he's still playing.
What is he, like 90?
He's getting up there. I don't know. You should Google that. He's got to be. He's got to be something, dude.
My phone plugged into the.
Oh, I can do it then.
I can do it right here.
Oh, I've got it. Come on.
But so that for soccer.
Sidney Crosby age.
And there's he's not homegrown.
Yeah, 36. So
I think he's from Carney's Point. He's a young kid in his 20s. He's a country singer and Southern rock. He's going to be in Franklinville at the Little E's Tavern. Never been there. Have you ever heard of it?
No. Can't say that I have.
He'll be out there Friday, 8 to 12. Everybody's doing shit on Friday.
It's always something. It's always one night. Everything's in one night.
And this don't make me happy, but might make some people happy. 50 weeks and 6 days till Christmas. Which comes to 356 days till Christmas.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Again, come on, I'm over it.
Bah humbug.
The 2 Grinches right here.
Oh, you're a Grinch. Thank you, sir. Loving it.
That's next year you and I should dress in Grinch outfits.
Oh, I told him at the school. I said, if I can, I'm going to buy I'd like to get the legit costume. Right. I said I'm going to wear it every Friday in December.
You ever see the guy? He's on Instagram. He dresses in. He has a vacuum cleaner with the bear on it, and he goes to all the malls and you can't see anything of it. He's totally covered in everything. He does this dance. Big guy too, got the big feet and everything. And all the people, or the girls and the kids, are all. And he has a plan. I got to show it to you sometime, dude.
I'll have to do it.
But yeah, it'd be just something because they won't know who you are. They have no idea in this costume who this is. You can't tell.
That would be.
It's not like a face where you can see, that's Wayno. No, they wouldn't know who you were.
Carson Wentz will be starting.
Carson,
Sunday.
ex-Eagle. Oh my gosh, he's going to be starting Sunday for the LA Rams.
Mm.
Wow. Well, I'd be kind of, I just kind of like to see if he's still got any magic left in his.
Well, they were talking that
Yeah.
I guess they said if anybody can get anything out of him, this coach will be the one to be able to do it.
Yeah, that's a good coach. Man, there's a coach I wish we had. I'd love to change things up. You know who I wish we'd had for defensive coordinator? Seth Joyner.
Oh, dude, they've been saying that on WIP.
Seth Joyner. Seriously.
You have him as defense coordinator. Have Dawkins come in as the linebackers coach
Or defensive backs.
or defensive back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
D-backs.
What's up?
You
want to come in? Why? Who cares, man?
I care.
We got one person watching. That's me because I got it on the computer. We're all cutting on our own shit.
Our linebackers coach is the one that went to coach the Houston
Texans?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be the guy, but he's a head coach,
Yeah.
so you're not going to have him. But he was the defensive coordinator for the Niners
Oh, okay.
before he went to Houston. Yeah, that's the guy. D'Amico Ryans.
Okay, yeah.
If you and I could handpick coaches, I swear. Of course, we're not paying them, though, so they'd say, "Yeah, how you gonna pay all these guys? What are you gonna do?" Because they're gonna have to. But I swear we could put together a better coaching staff than the coaching staff you got.
Dude, Staley,
and is
man.
it who you got because they're cheap?
Yeah. What about dude?
They never gave him the chance. I would have. They never
I
gave
would've
Deuce Staley. There was something wrong there. There must have been something somebody didn't like.
He pissed somebody off.
Yeah, because I would have picked Deuce Staley. So anyway, don't tell me why we're whispering. I have no
Well,
idea.
I'll tell you. Yeah, I know. You do.
The nuts on that thing. Ah.
Well, yeah, maybe it goes back to what the NFL's trying to get out of, man. Maybe it's because he's black. They're always they always want to, interview all these black coordinators and everything for coaching positions and everything, and they never get them.
True.
So maybe it is a race thing. Who knows?
I'm a little late getting it, but I got my flu shot today.
Oh, did you?
I'm a little late, but better late than never.
Yeah.
Because the really rough part
Did
is
you COVID
from
shot
January.
yet?
No, I don't get COVID. Fuck that COVID shot.
I did it one and done, man.
Nope, ain't doing it. None of my family did it. None of us. We are opposed.
I only did it because my mom was having a hissy fit over it.
Right.
But,
Yeah, Sharon, where you at?
I know. So call in, hissy fit. Also,
Nobody's looking.
the Jets are the Ravens are going to sign Dalvin Cook,
Oh, Dalvin
the
Cook.
running back,
Yeah.
before the playoffs.
Wow. That could be a little boost for them. That's what I say. See, they're a team moving in the right direction.
He's a 4-time Pro
Pro
Bowler.
They're moving in the right direction, dude.
Yeah.
I really think this could be a Baltimore Raven year. I'm going to go
Well,
out
that's
on a
what the
limb.
conspiracy theorists think of the NFL. That's going to be because of what the colors are for the Super Bowl this year. Have you seen any of those on TikTok?
No.
If I come across, I haven't saved any of them. If I come across another one, I'll send it to you. Now, when it says scoring chances, that just means how many shots on goal, right? Or is that different?
Where I missed it.
They just had it up. They had Pittsburgh's had 6 scoring opportunities, and Boston's had.
It might have been shots on goal. I don't know why I wouldn't have said that unless they were just chances they had and they never took the shot. I don't know. She don't look too happy.
Nope.
These are Mighty Duck people. They got Mighty Duck outfits on. What the hell are they? Boston fans then? They didn't look like Penguin outfit. Fixing the ice. They got to patch the ice. It's funny how they do it. Water, slush, fill it in. It's so cold it freezes up, makes a little quick patch.
How long they got to wait for it?
Well, not long. It's not like it's a hole that's this deep. It's only like it's a little shallow nip. So they put a bunch of shit in it, water, smooth it over, and it kind of seals it up.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't make it solid
I never knew that.
But that's how they do a lot of little problems when they have on the ice. They bring the water out, because that's constantly being frozen. That's got a machine thing that constantly keeps that ice.
Cold, yeah.
Yeah. So that it stays nice and hard. And then, of course, in between periods, they bring the Zamboni out. The Zamboni
I like when
goes
they
over. Yeah.
play that game out. They have the game outside.
They did. They did that last weekend. They
Oh,
played the outside
damn it!
game.
I missed it.
It was in, where was it? Vegas? I forget where it was, Bub. It was, yeah, they showed it. And it looked pretty cool. I watched a little bit. I didn't watch the whole game. I was busy doing something else or went somewhere or whatever. But I did see some of it.
Oh, shoot. You know what I wanted to do before we started?
No, something
On
else.
the very beginning, just tell everybody
Happy
hope
New
they had a Happy New Year.
Those of you that'll watch this later, obviously, because nobody wants to watch it now, unless people. Why do we post stuff? Why do we tell you when we go live? Nobody cares.
And everybody, and we
know we're not the Kelsey brothers, you know, but then again, they're not us.
And we're not WIP. But
we know we're not Travis and Jason. We're Wayne and Keith.
That's right.
And that's what we are. They don't talk about what we do. We don't talk about what they do. But they got a lot more followers than we do. Sons of bitches.
And they just do podcasting too.
Right.
They don't go live or anything.
No, they
like
just
that.
podcast. Yeah. But you can watch them, though, do the podcast.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're, they can't say they're live from the Lip Key. We can.
Yeah, we can. And we get this question all the time. Everybody says, what do you guys talk about? We talk about sports. We pick on each other. Right. We joke with each other. We talk about everything.
I usually lose in that category.
What makes a talk show is if you watch and you like it, you have to call in. That's what makes the show.
Yeah.
If nobody called in to WIP or all the others, I don't think anybody would listen too much.
So you got the callers calling, and it's anything on your mind. Hey, I saw this the other day. I saw this on the news. Can we talk about this? Yes. We can talk about anything. We're just reporting on things that are on our mind. But to do a real talk live show, you want callers to call in so you can take opinions, answer messages, take calls, just anything. So that's where we hope to get this down the road.
I'm going to text Mom, let her know.
Text Mom, let's go.
I sent her a request, a thing.
Sharon, I am not going to put up with this. And then we'll have to hear that laugh. And she always does that.
I said, we on YouTube, damn it.
Where you at, Moo Moo? Yeah, I told Ralph, he said he was just going to be sitting in the cabin.
That's how they are. The cabin? What cabin is that?
They're in Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
They come home tomorrow.
And
that's what he said. He said, yeah, I'll probably just be sitting there, so I'll tune you in. Yeah, right here. He said, okay, sounds good. I think I'll just be chilling at the cabin and come home tomorrow morning. And then I told him we're back to sounding good. The time we want you to listen, you don't. The other times we didn't care what was going on. All you could do is tell us we sounded muffled. Now we don't sound muffled. Picture's clear. Because I saw when I went on and watched you when you were naked. I said, man, it even looks clearer. I thought the transmission part of the picture on the other end, like what we see here doesn't look any different than what we've been seeing. Right. But when you look at it on your phone, I just thought it was sharp. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about it to me.
That's a newer computer.
Well, that's what I told him. I said, Wayno's got the computer back that we had weeks ago. And I said, and the problem's not there because he did a sound check. And I listened to it, and I told him it sounded very good, which it did.
Yeah. So we're good with that.
Because first he asked me when I told him, I said, we got the sound corrected. Listen in. He goes, okay, sounds good. What are you talking into a mic now? And I'm like, no, we're talking back to the original laptop that he used before. Oh, okay. I said, and I think that was our problem, which it was.
Yeah, it was.
Which it was.
So, I kind of figured that.
We could still talk into a mic if we wanted, if we ever went that route. I'm just saying. And that would be cool. It would look different coming out of it.
I want to get the round table that sits up
there.
Right. Our bars. It won't be as comfy as these, but.
No, that's fine. Yeah, these are a little bit more mom and pop, but I like that.
Yeah,
it's the comfy mode.
And we don't even have to. We can still get it and just set them up and have the mic sitting right here.
Here we go.
What's that?
Somebody's beeping in. Who is it? Lip? Chical. What's up, Lip? Playing rummy with the family. Oh. Okay, no problem.
You can still call in. You can't look at your cards and talk at the same time?
Yeah, exactly.
What the hell? Like I said, we talk about everything. Like I'm gonna tell you right now, these songs are 40 years old.
Right.
This year. We have When the Doves Cry by Prince. What's Love Got to Do with It? Tina Turner. Say, 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 Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson. Jump by Van Halen. 40 years old. Yeah.
Take my hat off.
I got 25 here. I'm not going to go through them all. That bored everybody.
Turn the hat around. It's a little tight the other way.
See, I thought this song would be older. Self-Control by Laura. I can't. Brang.
Let me see. Brannigan.
Yeah.
Gosh, that is. I don't even remember.
I thought that'd be older. But
wow.
Yeah. Ghostbusters.
Oh, who they got doing
God,
this
that
interview?
means-
Some old
that means-
timer?
That means Ghostbusters is the movie's 40 years old.
Right.
Man.
Who are you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters Lips.
Who you gonna call? Not the Eagles defense, because they can't help nobody.
Yeah, well, it'll be very interesting again this year.
Losers.
I mean, year.
Losers.
I'm so upset I don't even know what I'm doing.
Oh man, it's horrible.
Yeah.
And
Ralph's Giants against our Eagles this
God,
week.
God.
And Jay Jones's Giants. Hey, everybody you want to listen, I sent him the link. I sent everything to him again.
So,
I'm in a meeting, he said. I'm in a meeting this week. I told Ron, I said, what's he at, a neighborhood watch meeting?
we have a new mayor in Pennsville.
We do.
Yeah.
We talked about that a little
Daniel
last
New?
time.
Is that how you say it?
Who?
Daniel New.
Okay, yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it is.
And we have two new members on the committee. Melissa
Fitchett.
and
I
John
know
Dyer.
her. I know her a little bit.
I don't know her too much, but I do know John. I know John.
And I know John Dyer.
Yeah, John. He's pretty cool.
But
He's on one of the members of the sports.
that's good. There's some new people in office.
And Rob Townsend, he's on the school board.
Okay.
He
Now I was going to tell you, you're getting away from all this a little bit. No, that's why we talk
that's
about
right,
everything.
that's what we do.
That's what we do. Have you watched the series Jack Reacher?
No, I just started.
Did you?
I'm
Go?
on episode 2.
Oh, the first year.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I know, dude. You're gonna wait till it gets even better.
I love it.
He's
man.
a beast.
I
wish he played football for us. I really do.
Dude.
I look at this guy. I got a position for this guy on the football team, dude. Middle linebacker.
Oh my God.
Looking at the whole. Look at like this. Just like he's an animal.
He
Plays the best part. He plays the best part in just doing what he's doing. I mean, in this series.
he goes. The guy goes because you've seen the first.
Yes,
season, right?
so you can set it up.
There he goes.
Set it up.
He goes the black guy,
the little
sheriff or whatever.
Yeah, the guy with the glasses and
he
takes
goes,
care of all the.
He goes, so are you going to be here and all? He goes,
yeah.
So I'll find out who kills my brother.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just watching that scene because a lot of scenes. Once you start watching, it'll come up on your phone now.
Yeah.
So I start getting all these old, reels and stuff, and that's one of the ones I just remember when you said that.
G.I.
He plays a good part. Yeah.
Nah, don't tell me.
It's a good series.
So when you leave, I'm gonna watch 2 more episodes before I go to bed.
So where are you at? What episode? That's not what episode you're on. What are you on? What was the last one that you just watched?
I think I'm on episode 4. I'm on.
What is
coming up?
Did you set it up what it was, or?
No, I didn't watch the trailers for it or anything.
What was 3 then? You remember how you? Yeah.
I just know.
I wanted to see where you were at so I could know what you were.
How many seasons are there?
There's only a few, I think. It's not bad. But originally, it started out with being, and you hadn't seen this, but you could watch the Jack Reacher with
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Okay.
Was the original
series
character.
or that was a movie?
No, that's a series. He started out. It was a series.
Okay.
He started a series with it, and then they after that they went to this guy. I don't know why, what happened, or what the deal was. No, I know why you. But Cruz was real good in the series.
Was he good?
Yeah,
I like Tom.
He was. He was real
I
good.
like
He was real good. Dude.
Speaking of Tom Cruise,
Nothing wrong with it, but this guy just is different.
Top Gun, the second one.
Yes.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I did. It was different. It brought a whole different, looked older, obviously. Yeah. Him going to this with the young guys, trying to get them to get into this mission, and still got it though. Yeah, I did.
Well,
I did.
When it first came on, I was sitting there, and when they started talking about his ex-girlfriend and all that and everything.
Yes.
When we left the movie theater, me and Tammy went out and we Googled it. Like I don't care if what do you call it when you're going to ruin a movie for somebody? Spoiler alert. I didn't know.
Well,
the whole time we're watching the movie, we're thinking that it was that late when he was in the training, that teacher, the instructor he fell in love with and all that. That's who I thought they were talking about in the second part. And it's not. It's the actual colonel's daughter.
Yes.
That he was on. I didn't know that.
Yes. Okay.
When we got done watching the movie, I'm like, well, who the hell's that? That's not the same girl, right?
No.
And I was like, so we Googled it and we found that out. I was like, God damn it.
But it was a good movie, wasn't it? I mean, they carried him out of the bar, threw him out the bar. They kicked his crap. They gave him a rough time. They did. They gave him a rough time.
So, and I also read on the Penville page that that 2 new businesses opening up by the Bluebird Diner.
One is a bagel shop.
That's the Hinkles, and then they're going to have the one behind it.
Oh, that I did.
That's going to be a deli shop.
Okay.
And also,
just cold cuts and sandwiches and stuff like that.
We have Tropical Bowls.
The Tropical Bowl. I keep wondering when that's going to open. Tropical Bowl.
Yeah, you think they'd be open?
Seems like it's been ready.
You think they'd be open now, but the township's probably giving them a hard time about something.
Ralph says we're all still listening. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you for the listening. We're just chewing up a few things.
We feel the love.
Local Pennsville, the bagel shop opening, the Tropical Bowl is going to open. There's going to be a deli behind Bluebird Diner. Oh, I know something's coming to town. People might not know. You might not. I asked Miss Cindy Wilson at New Year's Eve party we were all at. Some different. They always ask us, what's going on new in Pennsville here and there. Now, this one I didn't know. And so we covered a few things that I already knew. And then she said, oh, by the way, a Tractor Supply is coming to town. And I'm like, bro.
Oh, you shitting me?
Yeah, a little out of town, but in town. So down.
Closer than Woodstown, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to be broke.
Down next to where Ashcraft Funeral Home is.
Okay.
Between Ashcraft and the storage unit. On that side of the road. So when you go Ashcraft, then there's the road that cuts between them. Then there's that big kind of field next to the storage unit.
Breaking
I think
news,
he's going
man.
Right there. Breaking news.
There we go. Ching.
That's why I have ties with the code office.
I like it.
But yeah, so that's Tractor Supply. Tractor Supply. I think a lot of people will.
Holy shit!
I really do. I think it's a good spot for it.
In Pennsville.
I think it's a good spot for it. Yeah, because the place that opened up in Peebles is just dead.
Yeah,
that's another. That ain't gonna make it. If it does, I don't know how they'll keep it open for a while, obviously, because probably a corporation.
They were having problems with the water bill there for a while. Weren't paying their water bill. That just rumor.
Right. Yeah, I'm just saying that place, everything that it's just sometimes the wrong things go in.
It's all junk in there.
I've only been in it once. Walked through it. Wayne and I.
I bought. Don't get me wrong. I bought some stuff that I
I've
needed
never bought
from
anything.
there.
Right.
Like wrenches, like a screwdriver.
No, right. I mean, I understand.
I got a sub pump from there because it was cheaper than what you call it.
Well, that's
which
good.
Actually worked pretty good.
That's good.
But oh man, Tractor Supply.
So I got.
Holy hell!
Wayne is excited. He is.
I am.
He is
I'm
really.
stoked,
That's cool.
Did she say when or no?
No, I mean things are in the making, so whenever. I'm not sure when. Yeah, don't have a dates or anything like that.
Oh my god!
Or even
dude.
when they're going to break ground.
Dude,
But
I'm pumped,
that's
man.
what's
You got
coming.
me stoked
It
now.
takes a while sometimes, in Pennsylvania to get everything.
They got that new brewery opening up by
the
Cowtown Outfitters.
Yeah. Now the Cowtown Outfitters building itself is going to get bigger. It's going to come over a little to where you see the brewery ground.
So is it going to be connected?
I kind of think it is. I don't know if you can go in and out, but I just kind of think it's going to be real close to. They're going to. We were told enlarge the Outfitters building and then have the brewery right there with it. So
okay, so
I'm not
is it
sure.
Be like a restaurant thing?
It makes me wonder. I don't know. I don't know how this whole thing's going to unfold, but
those things got me.
It seems kind of weird.
Kind of joking. I'm glad it's happening.
Go to a brewery next to
next to
a state police barracks.
Police barracks.
I just don't know if I'm comfortable leaving. I don't know. Or is it going to be all state police in the brewery?
Right.
Because a lot of they still drink and do their thing too.
You got the fire. The fire company's got their little thing.
Engine house. So.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Man, Tractor Supply. You got.
I'm so
I'm not gonna be able, folks.
I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
I won't.
This son of a bitch will be up.
I love Tractor Supply.
He will be. They do have. I've been to the one in Woodstown. They got a lot of good things in Tractor Supply.
Tammy loves it, man.
And they got dog food and everything too. Don't they sell all that kind of food?
They sell all farm stuff, man.
Yeah, so I mean, it's
not
good
saying
for
we
people
got farm here, but
no, but still,
I would buy my dog food.
Right.
I would go there. I'd buy everything from there.
They have a lot of other good things.
Yeah, sorry.
I just brought that up as far as dog food, but yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, they got everything. They got cat food, dog food,
and they got like cages. They got things to do, for animals. Other than
I get my mealworms from there for the turtles.
Okay. So
I think you can get pond, like if some people got the ponds in their yards and all that.
Yes.
I think they sell stuff like that there.
The proper word is a koi pond.
Koi.
Well,
mine's gonna be called turtle pond.
No,
because that's what I got.
I'm just messing. There are people with koi ponds in their yards.
Sidney Crosby has 70 career points against the Bruins.
4-2 now. The first I mean, what the heck? Penguins are rocking and rolling. Is it? February 2nd, NHL All-Star Weekend. Okay.
Come on, people.
Well, this one can't. He's listening, so he's with the family. I can probably call in around 10 minutes. All right, Ralph, that's fine, bud. We'll be on the air. I mean, we'll still be on the air.
We just busting your balls.
Yeah, I'm messing with you. I know you. I knew a good friend of mine's down on a vacation. I don't want to say where he is because that's not. You shouldn't do that. But he's on vacation with his family somewhere south of here. So
I need that in case we need to look something up next time.
I understand he's returning home tomorrow morning. And good to have you back. Ralph and I, by the way, are still in the fantasy football final, bud. We're on our...
speaking of Ralph, I'll have your money on Saturday.
And me too. I got your money. I just haven't seen you. I guess I could.
Yeah, when you mentioned that,
I take it around to the house. Wayno and I are the only two that still owe.
So next year I have to make sure I have it when we go over.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I might not be going over there with this group. I'm not too happy with them.
This
is the group. Well, then I don't want to go there. I'll be in the league, but I want to have my own party or something.
We'll go, but we'll come here.
Hold on,
and we'll brainstorm.
No.
Figure out what we're going to do.
Hold on. Next year, your league, you're supposed to be a money league. I would prefer it to be.
Okay.
But we'll see how that goes.
I was pretty happy with everybody in that league because they seemed to all be in.
They were okay till you and I tried to do a little trade that, obviously benefited me because you didn't care because your team wasn't going anywhere. We discussed it, and they all cried like babies. So that's kind of got me a little. I don't know. Sorry, maybe because I'm old enough to be their grandfathers.
And for the people, I'd like to thank for the people that here, right? I'd like to thank the people that voted on what night they were out here. A lot of
Yes, Wayno and I
Thursdays.
came to a conclusion.
So,
Of course, it is kind of funny that the grandfather might end up winning the league that you bitched and cried about. What?
yeah, that would be funny.
That would break my heart if I did not. So if I win or Ralph wins, it doesn't matter to me. It's one of us are winning and not one of you.
That's one of you two.
I'm just saying, and calmly saying this, not trying to be, a dick, even though I'm being one. And nobody does it better than me.
Mom wants to know where's the banner.
Well, you know what? Call in and talk to us. Oh my God, you in the water. Oh, there's your phone. You're just tearing everything up tonight.
I hope it breaks.
Well, I know you do, but you tell her to call it. I don't want to hear about the banner. The banner's being pressed and cleaned.
I'm going to chat.
Well, we would like to have the banner, yes. Don't get me wrong, Mom. It's, this one. He don't have anything. It's supposed to be up. You notice it hasn't been up since we got it? No. It's been on the couch. I go and take time to get the banner. I just can't do everything. I can't. So, but anyway, yeah, Ralph and I are in a dogfight here. Pretty close to the point. I think he's up by 15 or 16 points after the first week. And so we're going into the final week.
Well, come on, man. Get your head out of your ass. It's dope.
I've got everybody in place that I can do.
Want me to trade you some people?
Want me to give you a couple good guys? Ralph had to go around. He had to scramble a little bit. And, well, not scramble, but pick a quarterback because they're not playing Mahomes. And he had to pick a running back because that guy from the Rams isn't playing.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, here we go. Happy New Year. Hold on. We got everything a little hollow here.
So what's got cooking?
Well, nothing's cooking and I'm hungry. So what do you got cooking?
Nothing.
Oh, God. Everybody's on a diet. What a bitch. Yeah. Anyway, we're talking about the Eagles. You want to voice in on that?
I think they're going to lose Sunday.
Oh, okay. There's a positive opinion.
I hope to get their ass kicked.
I'm hoping they win, but I don't have much faith in them anymore.
Yeah. Well, I hear you on that one. We discussed it all very early in the show here. That the offensive woes, the defensive woes, the dissension amongst the ranks a little bit. I think everybody's tired of what's
I looked for you guys on YouTube last night. I didn't realize it was tonight.
I'm gonna rough
So
her
I
up.
was late tuning in.
You've been hitting the gin and tonic.
You what?
You've been hitting the gin and tonic.
Have you been hitting the gin a little bit or what?
Yeah, right. I wish.
No wishing about it. Just get the bottle out. That sounds good. Tonight I might go home and pour myself a peanut butter whiskey, a screwball, put a little bit on the glass.
I have a bottle of chocolate wine in the refrigerator.
Oh, that sounds good too. Yeah.
Tommy and I drank most of it.
That
When we
drunk.
had our Christmas party.
That lush. Oh, man. Are we on delay, you think, or no? No?
Just on that one.
Just on that.
Yeah. I don't know why it's so echoey this time.
Yeah.
At least we got a caller, so.
Yeah, so what do you want to talk about, caller? Throw something at us. We can't do all the talking.
Not much to talk about.
Oh, come on.
I don't know.
What's the weather going to do this weekend?
Well, it's going to rain here.
Yeah, I think we're getting rain here, too.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting anything but rain.
Yeah. What was that? Wait a minute.
Who do you like in the college football?
Well,
College football.
Well, give me who's up. Give me who's online, Jimmy. Who's playing?
Michigan,
Michigan and Washington.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
National championship.
Yeah. Turn that volume down.
Turn the computer down.
Reverb.
You ever hear
honey, he's telling you to turn your
Computer.
phone down.
Or whatever. We're hitting the back. We're getting the background noise.
Yeah.
I'll be real honest with you. I think Michigan's gonna be tough to beat.
Yeah, I
it?
think
Seems
so.
like that Washington is the team of destiny.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, Jimmy, you're right. I do agree with that. I followed a little bit of Washington's trail, but push comes to shove, it should be a good game. I don't really see I don't think a blowout is not in the future for either team, but I just think Michigan's got it this year, though.
Yeah.
I really do. Yeah, Washington's played a great year. They've had an awesome year. I mean, the two best teams in the nation are in the finals. That's the way this plays out to me. That's the way this came out. Yeah, there could have been other teams that could have beaten made it, but they didn't, and so it narrows down to the two best left. And yeah, I'll go Michigan on that one. But yeah, we'll see.
That's on what, Monday night?
Monday night.
Monday night. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely be watching it for sure. Absolutely. So I think all's quiet on the Phillies front. I haven't heard anything, going on trade wise or
I'm
anything.
just getting ready to type it up.
Was it? So yeah, I'm just wondering if it's all quiet. If they're getting any more pitching, or if it just seems what is going on
It's
there.
quiet. That's been quiet, the Phillies.
Yeah.
Quiet.
Yeah.
But it's football season, right? See, right at the end of football season.
Yeah. I mean, I just thought we'd hear a few little things going on, maybe something like that. But
I was thinking that maybe the Eagles would try to win this week to try to get some momentum for the playoffs.
well, that's what
I mean,
that's kind of what they were even saying as far as the players. Some of the players, we need to win this game. We need to get some momentum going into the playoffs. And
we need to bury
Obviously.
these
Are
bastards.
they benching Hurts? Is he playing?
no, he's playing now. I don't know how long the starters are going to play. That's what Wayno and I talked about earlier in the show. But I'm pretty sure you're going to see mostly everybody. I would think start. I just don't know if they're going to play a half. They're going to play 3/4 and start pulling players out.
Well, this game is the Giants Super Bowl game, right?
Yeah.
Basically, yes.
Yeah, just saying this would make their whole year good, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely,
At this point.
absolutely. But
Well,
if for some reason, the Commanders could upset the Cowboys and the Eagles win, that would be amazing. But I know that's wishful thinking. That ain't gonna happen. But
well, it's the same thing with the Cowboys. I mean, who's going to be their quarterback?
well, they want to win the division. So
Prescott's not going to play probably.
no, I think he will. Don't you, Wayno?
Yeah, they'll all play because if
Yeah,
they
because
win, they'll win the division.
They have to win the division. Not they have to, but they want to. They want to get that bye. That's why I say if they don't play him and they play their backup and a few here and there and they lose, well, we pull out a win
They won't get a bye.
if they win the division.
Yeah.
They don't get because they're not the number one seed.
Yeah.
Right. But they get to play at home. You're right. They would play at home though their first game
Yeah.
by winning the division.
Right now, the Eagles will be on the road.
Yeah, exactly. No, I know. Well, that's what I'm saying.
More important for the Eagles to win than it is the Cowboys, maybe, or the same.
No, if the Cowboys lose and they go wild card, then if they lose this game and we win, they're wild card. I don't know. I think I would want to win my division.
Yeah.
To
Right
play.
now, with no changes, the Eagles are going to be playing at Tampa.
Right. I saw that.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah.
And Tampa, they need to win the division, correct?
Yes, they do need to win. Yes, they're playing this week, and I got a few of their guy on my fantasy team because I'm in the finals in the one
They're
league.
playing at the Panthers.
Yes. So, yeah, Tampa's probably they're gonna go all out, like you said. They want to win. They want to stay at home. So
And how about the Packers and Bears? How about that game?
that's a good game.
Aren't the Bears really hot right now?
The Bears have got a lot at stake in that game, though, too, don't they? Don't the Bears in the running, Wayno, for the wild card?
Yeah.
I think they're out as far as it would have to be a miracle for them to.
But there's still, there's a chance. But it's like you said, it's got to be a miracle, but there's a chance, right?
But I think the Packers are going to need to win for sure.
Well, that's good because I got Aaron Jones.
As of right now,
Another one is the Jaguars at the Titans.
Yeah, that one I didn't check.
That's another
Yeah, if-
interesting game. The Titans would love to beat the Jaguars. The Jaguars beat up on them the first meeting.
First game during the year, right? Yeah, the first meeting.
Yeah,
First meeting.
So, yeah, and then and what the quarterback for the Jaguars is coming back this week too.
Right?
as of right now, Green Bay would play Dallas at Dallas. Rams would play at Detroit. Eagles at Tampa Bay. And the 49ers will have a bye week.
Right. That's right.
And the AFC will be the Colts at Miami, Bills at Kansas City, Cleveland at Jacksonville,
game.
and then Baltimore will be on the
I
bye.
think even though the Bills aren't playing great, that's still a good game. That'd
that'd
be
be a good
KC.
game. I think Bills beat them.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Oh, it's at KC, so I don't know.
Is it? Yeah, they're tough at home. And suckers.
Yeah, if that was the other way around. But that's as of right now.
Yeah, if it was in
Anything-
Buffalo, you're saying.
I wonder what happens if this week. Does it go in detail and tells you what happens? Oh, wait a minute, here we go.
Why don't you give it some kind of a bonus for the third person that calls in?
All right, we will give the third person to call in a coupon for a free coffee at Wawa.
There you go. There you go. For a week.
All right, here we go.
For a week.
Dallas Cowboys. The
Right?
matchup is with Washington on Sunday.
Yes.
Dallas clinches the NFC East title with a Dallas win or Dallas tie plus Philly tie or a Philadelphia loss.
Right. And we clinch with a win.
What's at stake for Philly? Philly clinches the NFC East title with Philadelphia win plus a Dallas loss or tie. Or Philly tie plus Dallas loss.
Right.
So Dallas has to lose.
Right.
Yeah, Dallas needs to lose for the Eagles to win.
Right.
Or they're going to finish third in the division.
What time's the Dallas game?
The same time as the Eagles.
Okay. Figures I knew they would probably plan it that way.
We can't finish third division. We would finish second
Yep.
in the division.
Yeah.
They're home, Dallas, or away?
Dallas is
That's what they try to do, I think, is to try to coordinate that at the same time starts for the same teams to make so somebody will get an advantage.
Sorry.
Dallas playing at Washington.
Woo! Dallas is away, and they're a bad road team.
Yeah, that's true too.
They are a bad road team, and Washington's got a decent defense. They just don't have no offense. Could that?
You come on the same time.
You know?
I don't even know what fucking game I want to watch. Do I want to watch the Eagles? What game do you watch? Do you watch the Eagles game or you watch Dallas because you want Dallas to lose?
It's hard to watch the Eagles. It's really, I'm an Eagles diehard fan, and it's hard for me to watch them.
It's hard for all of us to watch them.
You should have heard me Tuesday, Jimmy. I was running around school telling everybody. I said, they're like, what do you think's going to happen? I said, I want the Giants to get their ass. I want the Giants to beat the Eagles on Sunday. I want the Eagles going into the playoffs and play Tampa. And I hope Tampa embarrasses the shit out of them and drops 70 points on them.
Yeah. Well,
Ah.
I've been saying it for like 5 weeks now, that they don't have no pass rush at all.
No.
I don't know what happened to their pass rush. For all these defensive linemen, they're supposed to be so good. But now all of a sudden they're not even there.
Yeah.
That's what we said. No pass rush at all.
They can't stop the run either.
Can't stop the run.
Cardinals ran right down our throat. What are you doing, man?
I went on just to say it.
Oh.
I went on live. We got a little scrapping here in the hockey game. The one guy's laughing at the other guy.
So I was looking at the rosters for the, not to change the subject, but the NBA, okay, in the basketball.
Right?
I was looking at the Celtics, and if you look at the Celtics and look at the salaries that they got 5 players that are making $30 million or more.
Shit.
Jeez.
$30 million or more. They also have an additional 4 guys that are making $10 million or more. 7 players are making $10 million a year. And all those NBA teams are the same. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know how much that guy that plays out, you know, the Savior, what's his name?
LeBron?
LeBron. You know how much that guy makes?
No.
$47 million.
This shit's
$47 million.
Yeah.
You know that the guy who plays for the Sixers makes more than him?
Who's that? Embiid?
Yeah. Indeed.
Wow.
He makes $48 million or something like that, I think. $48 million. That's almost $500,000 a game.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's crazy.
Really?
That's crazy.
How long do you have to work to make $500,000 in your lifetime? You make $500,000 in your lifetime? Probably make $500,000, but $1 million? 48 times in 1 year?
I know.
Is that incredible?
That's incredible.
That's how much people are paying for freaking TV. That's where the money's coming from, a lot of it. But, you know, for the admission, still also for the games. But, you know, they're getting money from the TV.
Yeah.
Cable.
Right.
Crazy, man.
That is very crazy. Very crazy. Unbelievable. Money.
Okay, now it says shots.
So
Yes,
the third
that's
person
on
didn't
goal.
call yet?
What's that?
No. Nope.
Nope.
Jack it up.
Nobody loves us.
Jack it up, folks.
Big Mac and a Coke. For the third person.
Big Mac and a Coke if you're calling in.
Phone's ringing off the hook.
Come on, damn it.
The third person, I'll take the second one.
The first one, right?
No, the first one came up with the idea. He can't get it. Oh, gosh. Yeah, well, we'll eventually get callers and get things rolling. Who knows? Somewhere down the road.
10 years from now,
Yeah.
when we're in walkers.
2 old buzzards on the TV.
Motherfucker, I told you.
We'll crack 50 callers.
Yeah, there's not new on the Phillies.
Nah, nothing new on the field. Nah, like Jimmy says, a little early. Wait till baseball season's over. Well, Ralph says waiting for your caller to hang up. He can still call in.
Yeah.
Just call in, Ralph. He'll hang up.
We got another caller
We got
calling.
caller number 2.
Okay.
Okay.
We're working on it.
All right. Yeah, we're getting there. Thanks for calling, though. Good talking to you, too.
All right.
Talk to you later.
I love you guys. Yep.
Love you.
All right. See ya. Ralph Parks, the floor is yours.
Lines are open.
Lines are open. We got operators waiting to take your call. Wayno is waiting to take your call.
NASCAR Daytona 500 starts on the 18th.
We have caller number 2.
Welcome to the Dob and Wayno Show. You've reached Wayno
Wayno.
and Dob.
The lines are open.
Caller number 2 is now officially on the line.
See, now if you were caller number 3, you would have got a Big Mac meal.
Well, if you can ship on about 9.5 hours away, I'll take it.
We'll be here when you get here.
We don't need a lot of crap. Either you should just call and talk in or do what you got to do.
More coffee?
I
Now-
actually want to know so far what is the record for the furthest away phone call?
Right now, it's the one that's talking to us. Yes.
All right, we're on top of that list.
The furthest
Anyway,
call.
I got a little sensitive topic
Uh-oh.
probably
Oh, jeez.
to bring up, and you guys can stop. I just read today on Facebook, so of course it's true if you see it on Facebook.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
So Kingsway's girls basketball has a transgender male
Whoa.
playing on the girls basketball team.
Holy.
Pennsville just played them the other night.
Right.
What are your thoughts on a transgender male playing on a female's basketball team?
Man,
Should not be happening.
that's
Now, of course, you'll have your naysayers and
right.
whatever. Well,
Right.
what if that kid was yours and all this kind of stuff? And of course, we did have a female play on the boys varsity football team before.
Right.
But that's different, though. She's a girl.
That's correct. That's
She's not a
correct.
transgender.
She's not transgender.
Right.
And she was a kicker.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So of course, and I'm not being sexist, but everyone knows that if a girl plays on a boys competitive sports team, there is no advantage to that.
Right.
Right.
Now, that's just some girl and her parents that basically wants to say, I'm just as good as you, and I want to make a statement.
Yeah.
But we all know that if a male plays on a female's team, that is going to be a huge advantage.
Yes.
Yes.
I agree.
That's like taking LeBron James out of the men's NBA and putting him in the women's NBA.
The WNBA. Right.
That's correct. If LeBron James wore makeup,
Right.
and wore a tutu, and he played in the women's NBA, I mean, can you imagine what would happen if that happened?
Yeah.
Well, that's like that guy, the swimmer,
Right.
decided he wanted to be a female because he's getting his ass kicked in the men's, though. Now he want to be transgender.
Right.
Goes over to females and starts whooping up on them. It's not fair.
Right.
I think, and not to separate, but you got it's such a sticky situation. But if transgenders, then they should have their own league. If you want to do that,
And I said,
to be fair,
I said if the government, because now you have to be politically correct with the transgender.
Yep.
You have to be politically correct with the, what do you call it? When they call themselves it, you don't define as a man or a woman. I forget what you call that now.
Yeah. What is that, Wayne?
But here's my thing though. If the government wants to make everybody so even, then you should have a transgender league.
right?
Right. No,
Exactly.
that makes total sense, Ralph. Makes total sense.
Yeah.
I didn't know. How about that? He found out there's in Kingsway.
So, I mean, to me,
It's
that's big
Kingsway.
news
Yes.
because it's for us, it's local.
Yeah, right now with the local. Yeah, it's always good to hear. I didn't pick up on that or didn't see it anywhere, but no, it's good that you mentioned that. I mean, that's what it's about.
Yeah,
That's what we want to report on.
It's a very sensitive topic.
It is very sensitive. It is, of course.
And again, you'll have the parents say, "Hey, well, what if that was your kid?" would you think the same thing?
Oh,
Number one,
yeah.
I think I'm not gonna say I would because I'm not in their shoes.
Right.
But I think I would not even allow my child to do that.
Exactly. It would never reach that point with you or me or Wayno.
That's correct.
Exactly.
That's correct.
Right.
I mean, yeah, that's where I think the parent has to step in. Your child is not an adult yet. So that's where the parent, I think, needs to step in and not allow that, because number one, I'm not saying I wouldn't allow it because it's not right. I mean, this talk show isn't about, what? I will. Sorry about that.
Right.
I'm actually outside. So we're trying to pack up the vehicle.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah, so I'm trying to remember my train of thought now. I wouldn't allow my child to do that just because I know what they can go through.
Right.
All the abuse, all the name calling, and especially kids that age in today's time can be very harsh and cruel.
100% correct. Exactly.
That's just my opinion.
Well, that's interesting news. I'm glad you brought that up, and it's a good way to put it out there and let other people think about what you just said. I mean, in that sense.
So you said Pennsville played Kingsway?
Yes.
Who won?
Who won?
I do not know if they lost or won.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, Wayno's he'll look it up.
I'm not sure.
Right. I got you.
So anyway, unfortunately, I can't speak too much longer because we're trying to pack up so we can.
That's fine, Bob.
We gotta get up at 6 o'clock and be on the road by 7.
That's fine. I appreciate you calling. Hope you had a great vacation.
Yeah, we did. It was
That's good.
nice to get away. Not as many days doing nothing as I wanted, but
Right.
then again, when you still have people that go with you, that's bound to happen.
Right. I got you. All right. Well, listen.
Have a good night.
Yep.
And we will talk to you. So what? So the decision was Thursday.
Yes, we're going to do Thursdays at 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then, as far as I know, if I'm available Thursday evening, I'll give you guys a ring.
All right. Well, listen. Have safe travels tomorrow, and we'll see you when you get back.
Will do, Bob.
All right, Bob.
All right. Good night, y'all.
All right. Good night, Ralph.
See you.
That's a good point. It's a good point on that. Ralph brought up to us about transgender playing for Kingsway girls basketball team. What are you reading? What do you got?
Just the terminology on transgender.
Right. I said right. The definition, the terminology, the whatever you want to call it. Wow, look at that. They're scoring goals out here. Everybody. Folks, if you ain't watching it, turn the hockey game on. You'll see a good one. Pittsburgh and Boston. It's 5-3, but Boston just lit one in there. You see that guy's name? Right? Look on the back of his jersey.
Geeky?
That's what I said. As soon as I saw it, Wayno sees the name on this guy. Geeky. Geeky just scored.
That's offensive to me. He's got to change his last name.
Oh, my God. Done with this.
So, this says a transgender person is someone whose general identity differs from that typical associated with the sex they were assigned at birth. Some transgender people who desire medical assistance to transition from one sex to another identify as transsexual.
Right.
For people that didn't know the difference. Because you hear sometimes you'll be, well, what's the difference between transgender and transsexual? That's it. Transsexual is when you change it.
When you change your organs a little bit. And the bulbs and the snooch and the Peter.
So
the whole 9 yards.
This is a guy
right
that identifies as a woman.
That wants to identify as
wants
a woman.
to identify as a woman.
As a woman, yes.
And
I This is
I
where
want to
this
say
world's
something.
going
I
to,
want to
dude.
say something.
I
about
know. We got to watch.
It's
We-
too. I mean,
we
it's
will-
not for children. The show's not for children, but just some of the stuff I want to say is just flat out.
It's
effing
not even
wrong
for
anyway.
adults. Some of our stuff is just, listen, bitches. Can't believe that. I mean,
Was it they had I was watching a YouTube flick with that shark guy, with the white guy.
yeah.
What the hell's his name?
Oh, good Lord.
Short. Well, anyway, you know what I'm talking about. And he was doing
I'm exhausted.
he was doing this question thing, and this girl asked him. She goes, "Why do you feel that girls shouldn't be in Boy Scouts? Where does it say that girls can't be in Boy Scouts?" And he comes up to, he goes, "In the word Boy Scouts, Boy Scouts.
It doesn't say mixed scouts.
Yeah, it says Boy Scouts.
There's men's league in sports. There's women's league. There's mixed league in bowling. The Scouts wanted to have Boy Scouts, and the girls have Girl Scouts.
Yep.
Why do you got to be? Because they just want to do it to prove a point that they could.
Right.
They just want to push
And
to make it.
a lot
I
of-
can do this. You can't stop me.
And a lot of people are, they're sitting there and they say, well, why don't they, when the Girl Scout, if a girl wants to join Boy Scouts, the Boy Scout troop will take Troop 15, for instance.
Right.
And Dad, if you're listening and I say this wrong, call in,
Correct me.
correct me. But my understanding is if Troop 15 has a girl that wants to join, they have to form they have to form a girls troop in our troop.
Okay.
So we'll still have our Boy Scout troop, but there'll be
About
a
that. I
troop
got
with
what
girls in it.
I got what you're saying. I think that is correctly.
Which
put it
means-
correctly.
They have to get girl leaders,
Right. Well,
which
true.
we can't get any help as it is. Matter of fact, I'm kind of, a hypocrite, I guess. We need volunteers. I'm not volunteering this year because, the money and all that. Plus, it's oh my God, it costs so much now. But anyway.
I'm over it.
But the reason why the Scouts are doing this, because now they're not called Boy Scouts, it's called Scouting.
Right.
So because now the girls are in there. But
And ruin
girls,
that.
but what cracks me up is
Ruin
now
that
they got girls that are Eagle Scouts. How can that be? There's no way in hell you could do all your requirements to be an Eagle. Legit, my opinion. I could be wrong on this, but you gotta be a first class for a certain amount of time. You have to be second class.
I'm done. I'm over it. I was ready to
Yeah.
fight.
They didn't fight. I think we cut down on the fights in hockey.
There's not as many. It just nobody wants to be penalized and be without a player. So a lot of fights are major. When you're fighting, it's a 5-minute major.
I think it's knock it down to 2-minute major.
Well, 2 minutes are normal penalties like tripping and high sticking.
Well, put all that for a minute and make fighting 2 minutes.
I'm
That way we can get more fighting. I
Scrapping.
like when they fight.
We like scrapping.
Scrap.
Look at these guys. I mean, this is an offensive game. I don't see very much defense in
Good
this
God,
game
5-3.
at all.
That's 8 points
I know.
total.
8 goals.
What's the average hockey game going today? It's like 3.
No,
Total.
I'll tell you what. There is no real. It varies, but I can't say that. Sometimes you'll see one be 7-4, and you'll see a 2-1 or a 1-0, and you'll see a 3-0. They go up and down so much. It depends. I can't give an average. I wouldn't. I think it's more than 3. If you wanted a number, 4 would be a safe number in a game.
I'm going to text not change soda, but back to the transgender
Well, I'm
thing.
tired of changing the subject. But
I think
whatever.
Kingsway is the same school that allows the kids to identify as a cat.
Is that what he was? Ralph was trying to find the word. That I knew the word he's trying to say. Well, it's not an it. You're not a he or a she. What are you? There's a word they use. Wayno's going to look it up. We're just they, right?
Yeah.
Oh, then he didn't. Yeah, Ralph. You look at this later. It's they. So you're not a he. You're not a she. You're not an it.
Yeah, text them and tell them.
You are
But
they.
it's in that That TikTok. I got the TikTok. I'll send it to him. I'll have to find it. Tell him I'll find the TikTok and I'll send it to him. It's funny.
Just send it.
I will when I find it.
Well, it's okay. I mean, I have time everything.
I gotta find it.
That's it. You start breaking down on me.
Sorry,
You know, you make me hang up on you a lot of times because I can't take it no more. I can't. I'm over this. I'm too old for this playing that you do. Too old. Way too old for this. It's
Just clean the
not,
fucking truck, will you?
it's not yeah, that's what started it. And then we looked in it. Everything's all the shit we had in here is stuffed into the
Because I had to
console.
put two people in there.
Who the hell else was? Oh my God, who? I thought it was just you and Ray.
We had Ray. It was me, Ray, and Jermaine.
Riding around, duking it. Seriously, I thought. No wonder.
Because we had to go over to Teresa's. What's her name?
Teresa.
Yeah, we had to go over to her school and move a desk off the
Of course you
stage
did.
and all
Of
that.
course you did.
Take some. Almost had to take boxes out because Jesus over here, he don't do nothing.
He's a lip.
But
Word you were looking for was they. That's what they identify as.
yeah, when they don't identify as male or female. Is that what he was?
Yes, exactly. He didn't
Yeah.
couldn't remember. That's what they identify as. If they're not a male or female.
Well,
Well, we're
I'm
going to
gonna
sign off.
I'm gonna say it now,
Oh, I'll tell you.
I-
It's 8:31. We did good. An hour and a half. We had a lot of shit we yapped
and we
about.
still want to talk.
I know. That's to say, sometimes, folks, it's going to be longer. I'm not saying we're getting ready to wind down, but that's fine because
We can wind down. I don't want to talk about this one there.
no, but there might be times we go a legit 2 hours. We don't know. This podcast or this show, not a podcast. I keep wanting to call it that.
I know. I keep calling it.
I keep
podcast.
doing that because of the Kelsey thing. You guys, when are you going to get 1 million followers? People.
We got.
When are we going to get 5?
How many followers?
No, we have followers. Yes, we don't. I can't say viewers. That's the way
Yeah,
to say.
that-
You need to
that's-
say viewers because those guys get a shitload of viewers. So that's probably Ralph because he's pretty sharp on the phone. I also agree on Michigan. Thanks, Bub. I appreciate that. Yeah, Ralph and I agree on who's going to win the college Super Bowl. You know, #1 team in the nation.
We have 513 followers on our.
Now you're becoming a pain in the rear end, but it's okay. Yeah, we have 513 followers, but not 513 people that watch us. That's what we really want. I watched both games, and I think Michigan is going to beat Washington. Yeah, me too.
All right, let's log off here. And
All right, we get ready to log off.
a couple things I want to talk about. But
First Thursday night.
yeah,
But anyway, Happy New Year to everybody that will view this. We're starting off a new year. We're going to be going Thursdays. Just something different, something, maybe, I don't know. Eventually we might have to pick the most popular night of the week if we can find that. But for now, we got to do it when we can do it. And, makes it easier. But thank for the callers in, Ralph, Sharon, Wayne's mom.
Jimmy.
And Jimmy talked, and we got Ralph Parks, who was on vacation, getting ready to come home tomorrow. He called in with a very good topic tonight, a very objective, one that's sensitive in some areas to people, but a very good point of view was brought out by him on this matter. And it would be different if it was one of ours. Who knew? We don't know.
And that was the girl.
It's something to think about. How would you react
girls
to this? Yes, girls basketball, Kingsway girls basketball,
I'll talk it over with some people.
with a transgender person playing for them. So, but anyway, some good topics tonight. We always say go Birds, but who knows? Ralph's team's
Hey,
about
we
to kick
could
the
have-
shit out of
nah,
us.
I won't want to put her in that situation.
Go Giants!
Yeah, let's go Giants. Smack the shit out of them.
We're a little bit wacky tonight.
We're pissed off, Dave.
That's okay. I'm very pissed off. If they come out of this game and lose this, I will not watch the playoffs. Not them. I will watch football. I'm not watching them if they lose this weekend.
I'm not going to be able to.
I'm just going to make that known to people, and I'll do it. What's the big deal? I'm over this crap. Let me pick four coaches. Let me pick the coaches
the
for
Giants,
this team.
I don't even know what it depends. It depends how they beat them.
Do I got the floor right now? Or?
No, I do. They need to go in, whoop the shit out of the Giants like fucking 45-10.
Maybe we ought to have Ralph on the show talking. I know we'd have a carry. We'd carry on with this
We'll
group.
be killing everybody.
We'd carry. But anyway, I'd like to be the one to pick the coaches for this team because I really feel I could do a better job than what you're getting. I'd like to even do a draft. Just show me the money, and I'll tell you who to pick. It'd be a lot better than what you're doing sometimes. I will hold you to that, Bubs. Now I want the Giants to win just to see that. Okay, I'll stick to my guns. If Ralph, I just made a statement. If the Eagles lose this game to the Giants this Sunday, I will not watch them in the playoffs. I still want to see other football because I want to see who does go. I will not watch the Eagles, and maybe that'll be something good luck for them. Maybe, Keith, you ain't watching them. Guess what? They won there. They won the first one. I won't watch them. I'm that disgusted. There's no way they should lose this game. So
As of right now, I can't do that.
Wayno can't. Yeah, but you can bitch about everything else.
Yeah,
You
I
wanted the
can bitch
Giants to
about
win.
But I'm still gonna watch them.
Have you come to my house while they're on just to make sure that you do not. He's a card. All right, Ralphie. Thanks, bub. Appreciate it. We'll have to get you on the show sometime, though, with us. You have to come in here one night, and we'll talk about different things. You can just, as a person, a friend, and don't have to guest speaker, Ralph Barnes. Doesn't matter. You can talk about anything. You can talk about the bowling league. You can talk about midget racing. He knows a lot about all that, dude. He was champ. He was in that. He was champ for years.
Nice.
He could show you trophies and all kind of junk. What he did. Him and his, he was good. There you go, Ralph.
Well, maybe we can have him come in and maybe we can get him to go to the with us.
What's that?
Jacob's Pizza. Jacob,
Oh yeah,
Jacob's
Pizza. Yeah, good.
When we go up
Yeah, Ralph would be a good one to talk about. Midget racing.
They could talk. Then guys could talk on the show, and that'd be all.
I mean, Ralph's raced all over. He's raced, many different tracks. I can't even say, but yeah, it would be a good one to have talk to people about it. There's a lot about him and his father.
Cool.
Know a lot about the sport. So,
well,
all right,
that's it.
Good
We're
deal.
out.
Glad to wrap it up. Thank you for everything as far as the comments and the phone calls. We will see you next Thursday.
At 7 o'clock.
We'll see how this weekend plays out in football.
Yep. And I'm going to call you about some baked goods from Blessed Bakery because we're getting hungry here.
Yeah, we need to get Annette back in the scene here. We faded out a little bit, but we'll get her back on the plug and get back into some, tasty treats. We'll get Wayno to pick them up, and we'll see how we make out.
All right.
All right, folks. We will see you next week.
Peace.
Peace out.